Hello there and welcome to another one. I trust I found you in good spirits. My name is Mr. Tender. I'm back with another one. I'm not alone. Yes, Rudy is not here, but the black man is next to me, and shortly he's gonna let us know why he's here. I don't even know why these people just come to the studio and decide to just spend time with me, but I'm so grateful. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. If also stuff like this interests you, please share with the next person, like it, so that YouTube keeps on pushing these things. And as we bring gents like the gentleman that's next to me, I don't want to mention his name, I want him to do it himself. Other than that, if you're looking to move, we're getting into December or going into January. A lot of people are moving offices, moving houses. Best Mini Removals is there to help you with a seamless transition from your old place to your new place. And also, I always say when it comes to moving, when you get to January and you're moving into a new place and you're thinking, where's the box with the spoon? Where's the box with this? And you've lost everything and the stuff was broken and all that. Let the professionals do it for you. You sit back, relax. Norman Abraham is going to be there to make sure that each and every item of yours is going to be put into shaped, marked, you name it, and your CV is going to be clean. Your career only, not the stuff of you moving. Anyway, if you're looking for sponsorship or you want to sponsor the video, we use this banner as well for you to sponsor your company, just we're doing with Best Mini. So go on to the website www.bestminiremovals.co.za. That's all from me. Now let's hear what this gentleman is doing here, because the other one is always white and chilling there. Today is the black brother and I am so excited. But let me give you one secret. When this gent got in here, I was like, I'm so nervous because this is outside my comfort zone and I don't know what to say. And can you see the questions at least? And I'm like, okay. Because I'm a nice guy, I showed him the questions. But that's not what I do with the gents that come here. Whatever that I'm going to ask, you'll find it on the shoot. So consider yourself lucky. How's it, bro?
Okay. No, I'm alright. Thank you.
How's things?
No, not too bad. Yeah, not too bad.
Awesome
Easy.
stuff. Who are you, bro? What are you doing here?
So, Luxolo, but commonly known as Lux.
Yeah.
And I'm here because you invited me here.
I love it when I put gents on the spot. I'm like, what are you doing here? You're like, okay. But it's good to have you. You are in the complex that we live as Uncle Lux.
Yeah.
I think that speaks volumes because I've got a son, he's 9.
Oh, yeah.
And he mentioned me to you when I always just saw you up and down. It's like, oh no, that's Uncle Lux.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
So it just says a lot about the kind of person that you are. And we grew up in an era where every older person was your uncle,
Yeah,
your
that's
grand,
true.
your
That is
dad,
so
your
true.
mom, whatever
Yeah.
case may be. So kudos to you for all the kids for looking at you as a father figure. That, to me, when I saw you and I invited you and I was thinking of inviting you, it was gentlemen like you that make the society a better place. Because we get into a spot where even if you stay opposite the school, you'll never let your child walk to school.
Yeah.
Because there is so many predators, there's so much nonsense that's happening and kids are not feeling safe.
Yeah,
So to see every kid going, that's Uncle Lux, that's Uncle Lux, when the parent himself, they don't know. So well done on that,
I
bro.
appreciate that. I didn't even know that.
Wow. Wow.
I didn't know.
Nah, that's really amazing stuff.
Giving me grey hairs.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. But I'm so blessed that we've never had anyone knock at the doors and say, your kid broke my window or the kid did
yeah,
this.
exactly.
So thank you firstly. Where do you get that kind of soft heart, welcoming heart, and overall that lacks that? I know the fact that kids love you, everyone in a circle can speak the same. Where does that hail from?
Geez, I guess from a tough upbringing, but also family. My dad is also a very close guy to me.
Yeah.
He's my hero.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's just having a tough upbringing. I was very violent, aggressive. So yeah,
Wow.
I just flipped.
Just a
I
flip.
just flipped.
Wow.
Literally, I was actually
Wow.
speaking to my wife. I think 2 days ago about how I was growing up and everything, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, no, I just flipped. I chose peace. You know.
Over everything
Yeah,
else.
I just chose
Yeah,
peace. So
yeah.
I'm always the last to fight. I'm always
Wow.
the last to argue. I'm always quiet.
Wow.
That's why I'm saying this is out of life.
But so far so good. You're killing it. You're killing it. You're killing it. I want to come back to, yes, you are a professional rugby player. And before I get into the sports, because I think that's one thing that made us so sort of acclimatized to one another, because you're looking at this fit guy that is always, especially the fact that as you are getting in, I'm getting out, literally, and got to a point whereby you just raise your hands.
Exactly.
Yeah, hello, bro. You understand? But not knowing his name, at least your car has got a nameplate, so I know that LUX. So yeah, I understand. Put two and two together with the kids knowing me as Uncle Lux. Where did you grow up? How bad was your upbringing, or how good was your upbringing, or what are the attributes that you can put that have made or shaped the person that you are today?
Okay, so look, I grew up in Eastern Cape, in Ngolane, for about 7-8 years of my life.
Yeah.
That was chilled. So when I say bad upbringing, I don't mean like I was,
No.
struggling.
I think my line of questioning was bad as well, but it was more to do with what kind of upbringing did you have?
Look, I went to good schools. I had my mom and I had my brother later, my younger brother was born. So family wise, it looked good, but I was a struggling kid.
Okay.
I was always kind of seen myself as the black sheep of the family type of vibe. So I always got into nonsense, trouble at school, fights. So when I say upbringing, it's that way. I was a nuisance of a child.
Was it your way of trying to get attention?
Yeah, I think so. Now that I look back at it, is that as a child you want the attention of your
parents
or
family
and stuff like that. So not that my dad wasn't giving me attention, but I always felt like I didn't get what I wanted, but my younger brother, and it shouldn't be like that. Like I said, now when I look at it in hindsight, my dad or my parents were at a different stage.
I see. So they were also finding
themselves.
I'm
a guinea pig. I'm the firstborn.
Yeah, so everything, every test, every experience.
I was complaining to my wife, and I'm like, look, I don't want to touch a dish because I washed dishes so many times when I was a kid.
Now I've got an excuse not to wash dishes. Come on. Not that I was touching dishes.
You see.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
That's
you know what? This gent walked in here with his child, and he's trying to make some of us feel so bad because he is portraying the best father, portraying the society one that is accepted. I don't know why are you showing off, bro. Come on.
I'm just on babysitter. No babysitter, guys.
Wow. No, but it's amazing how it just comes back to the kind of person that you are. You said earlier. I said all the kids look at you as Uncle Lux, and here you are taking your time to spending time with your family. What would you say for the gents that are not taking responsibility and being there for their children? What's happening to the society?
Firstly, they're losing out.
Yeah.
On such a special human being,
His kid is cute, right? His kid is cute. I even said, is it she? He's like, no, it's a he. I'm like, wow. My wife walks into the studio and says, is it a she or you're too cute to be a he? You understand? So it's amazing. You guys did well. Wife.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. I worked hard.
Well done, yeah.
But yeah, man, back to your question. They're really missing out, man. And it's messing with the society because now these kids are growing up without fathers. They're learning from the streets. And, anything can, especially in SA. Chase are not jumping into drugs You know,
Yeah.
and I guess luckily I had a father figure, or not even a father figure, my father.
Yeah,
you know,
your dad,
who
yes.
was my hero. You know, he still is today. So I had a good example to follow.
To follow.
So hence, I'm now trying my best just to be half the man my dad was.
Wow.
Was, or is,
There's so much power in that. I just be half. Because you are crediting the kind of man that you are now, and you're like, no, if I can just put 5%, yeah, we've got a kid in the studio, so things are being everywhere. So happening. So what I was trying to say is, you know, there's so much power in that statement alone that if I just put 5% in my son, I'm never going to be able to be that kind of father.
Yeah.
But I believe also when your dad was doing that, he was also saying, I just want to put 5%.
Yeah.
So it comes back to me as you can never really figure out this parenting thing. We're learning on the job.
On the job.
Literally,
Exactly.
literally. What kind of relationship did you have with your dad?
Like.
And you said he's still your hero up to now.
Yes, we're very tight.
Wow.
That's like my best friend.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I don't think there's a decision I make, especially those big
life decisions. Yes.
I always,
and you're not scared to come to dad and say, Dad, I screwed up.
Both my parents
Wow.
not like that, because we also growing up, especially towards my later teen years, where I kind of started acting right, you know what I mean? When I started taking rugby seriously and all of that, I kind of moved away from the nonsense. I kind of channeled my aggression. But anyways, my dad, my parents, they always had this open door policy with us to this day. You know, I can go to him and be like, no, Dad, maybe you're angry now, so I won't do it now, but later I'll come back and
Dad,
be like, hey, Dad, I know you were angry that, earlier, but you were wrong. I was right. So he receives it better now because he's chilled. But if I had said it then, it was...
So it comes back to timing as well.
Yeah.
You may be right, but the time that you're bringing up your being right is not the right one.
Right time.
Wow.
That's the one you get a hiding.
Exactly. You have got no right to say I'm wrong.
Exactly.
Amazing stuff. Then he starts to focus on rugby. What school did you go to?
I went to Grey High School from about grade 8 to grade 10. And then I finished
Which grade?
Grey High School in PE.
In PE, okay,
yes.
Okay. Oh, so all your schooling was in PE?
Not all of it. So primary, grade 1 to grade 6, I was at Walterfreden Park Primary School.
Oh, so you are a bit of a Joburg boy as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I remember I only moved to Joburg about 98, firstly, when my grandmother passed away, because I used to stay with my grand.
I see.
And then, so I came to primary here. Grade 6, we moved to PE. I went 1 year in Bloder Bay. Then I moved to Grey. For grade 8, all the way up to grade 10. And then came over for grade 11 and matric at Kes.
I see. Oh, yeah, Kes boy.
Yes.
Jeez, oh, wow. Wow. Hello, we got a Kes boy here, Jens. We got a Kes boy, yeah. At what point then did you then say, obviously you're coming from Grey to Kes. Those are two different schools when it comes to sport. I don't know. They're not.
No, they're pretty similar.
Is it? Okay.
Similar.
So the transition to you wasn't as bad.
It wasn't as bad. If anything, Kes has got maybe about 200 more boys than Grey. Otherwise, the culture, everything was
similar. Okay.
So it wasn't a big culture shock to me, and I also had a few friends at Kes. Being here in primary.
Oh, I see. So you didn't now join us. So it wasn't a totally new environment new culture, so to speak. Because these schools are more based on culture. It's a certain demographic that can make it. Yes, rich culture. Yeah. Even walking into Kes, like you can feel it. That not. I am. You understand? Awesome stuff. You then. Now the rugby is starting to get serious or starting to take shape. Yeah. What made you, obviously, because you were a naughty child or a troublesome kid, at what point did you then say, you know what, I think this is good. I've got a career in rugby. Yeah.
So firstly, I changed friends. I changed my circle. You know, the moment I stopped chilling with the gents I used to chill with, because I would from primary, I didn't play any sports. After school, I'll head home and I'll chill with the wrong.
Yeah, babies, yeah. Hello, baby. Welcome to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the beautiful baby that we're talking to you about. He is here in spirit, no, in physical.
So yeah, man. Where was I? Sorry.
No, we're talking about you with your rugby and going serious.
Sorry. So I was saying I changed my circle of friends, and I was saying when I left primary, you know, when I would leave school after school, you know, people have rugby, they have cricket, they have soccer, they have something.
Extramurals, they're busy.
Go home and chill with the gents,
yeah.
and they were older than me, so I always chilled with gents that are older than me. So
yeah, you're gonna own a podcast one day. I see you.
so that's where the naughtiness and the bad, bruv. Yes, it's a naughty man, you know. So the moment I started leaving that space, I know my sister Unelisa, she started playing sports. So we were in the same school. So now I had to wait for her. I couldn't go home.
So you have to do something now.
Yeah. So now she's doing cross country.
You can't be just sitting.
The funny thing, I was wearing shorts. We used to wear shorts.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let me just run with them.
Wow.
So I'm running. I kid you not, and I don't want to blow my own horn or anything like that. But I beat them.
Wow, by a whole lap, I guess.
And then not a whole lap. And
let's just give it to you and say
the coach is like, no man, run again, you know, and that's how I got into
I
got into sports.
Yeah,
and it was my sister.
Wow.
She was the one that was staying behind after school and doing the cross country, doing athletics, doing netball.
Wow.
So now I was playing cricket. I ended up playing cricket for the A teams, and you know, the rugby came at about grade 6.
Yeah, this baby is playing with me. Now I pick it up and he drops it. Pick it up, drops it. Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
That's how I started rugby. Sorry.
Okay. Don't you dare, Dad.
So that's how I started my rugby. I think we were the first generation rugby team actually at Valtis.
Okay. And ever since rugby at Valtis has really grown, man.
Yeah.
Like proper. I know a few boys that are in my cricket teams and play rugby at Valtis. It's just really grown. Quality. Jeez. Wow. So imagine you are staying back because your sister has to do extramurals because the parents cannot go up and down. Yeah. Drop and come back, drop just because you don't want to play. You don't want to have extramurals. Exactly. And also schools are getting to a point whereby they are forcing you have to do an extramural or.
Do up and down.
You have to do an extramural, and here you were, only to realize then that you're actually talented.
Yeah,
that's amazing. You are far from.
Sorry.
Yeah. So Lux, that's a quality story, and the mere fact that no one went out to say you are actually talented, you then figured out that this is serious. Take me through that journey, the challenges of. You know when you're at Kes and you're playing first team, it's sort of like you're already a professional, so to say. That's especially in rugby. In cricket, I don't think we tend to give these boys credit when they're playing first team cricket, unless you are at big schools, your office cares and whatnot. But rugby is different. Their culture is different. Even the players themselves, they're so used to crowds and all that. Did you struggle with that transition of I have to be serious with this and make a living out of this rugby? Yes, I may be in high school, but there's a potential of I'm going to make money or make a living out of this. Did that challenge you in shifting the mindset? Say, now I'm not just playing because I love it. I'm playing because that's potentially can put food on my table.
Yeah, I mean, especially when I got to Kes.
Yeah.
That's when the gents that I was with. I mean, my close friends, Foxy, Senzo, and the boys, Sabu. You know, they actually, me and Sabu, we were the more chilled ones. You know, we just happy that we
you're there.
We in the 23.
Oh, that's it.
So that's you know.
Oh, you don't even have to be in the first 15.
Yeah,
okay.
You can be in the first 23. You know, what we're excited about is the first 23 get boots, Adidas boots.
Oh.
So we were always gunning to make.
Just get into
Just get those boots.
Wow.
It's fine. We can play second.
Oh, the rest it doesn't make. Oh, wow.
So that's how it started. But now I'm chilling with Senzo, who loves gym. Yes, if people think I love gym,
you don't.
Oh my God, that guy.
Wow.
You know, so I became. I spent about 90% of my time with Foxy and Senzo, and Foxy is more of the rugby brain now, so he's always analyzing the game. He's a coach now. He's coaching at Cares, and he's also at the Lions and at Wits.
Jeez.
So you know, I started chilling with those gents. And that's when I saw
it changed your mindset as well. Like I can achieve.
I need to step up now. These guys are actually pushing me. They're making me want this.
Wow.
Because they wanted it. Wow. You know, Usenzo left high school and he was playing professional off the cuff. You know, so now I've got that.
You're looking at someone that you literally you were here.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
exactly. So I was like, man, if my boy can do it, don't know, even me.
I can do it.
God is around.
Yes, I can do it. He's in the area. He's in the street. He's in the area.
Yeah, so
wow.
So that's what made me push. Man.
Amazing. Yeah. What did you play for professionally, and how does the rugby system work? From high school, what then? Varsity.
Okay, so from high school, you get like varsity bursary.
Yes.
So I got one at UJ. So I went to UJ first for my first 2 years, and then I moved over to Wits, where I finished off. They played varsity cup. So that's the natural order is high school, varsity cup. And then, you know, Curry Cup,
yes.
Super Rugby, or back then, but now it's URC. And then Springboks and so on. That's why the Varsity Cup has produced so many Springboks.
Wow.
You know, so it's a good competition to be involved in if you really want to push.
Yeah, if you want to push yourself. Yeah. Injury-wise, rugby is it's a sport that is associated with injuries, and I can give you always. Gave this example. I played first team cricket, and I still remember we were once asked to come to rugby practice. Like, okay, yes, physically I've never been a physical person, but running and all that's something that potentially I could do. So like, no, come through for cricket boys, come through for rugby. Then, okay, fine, okay, gents, let's go, gents. So we get there, and as we get there, guys are circle around the person, right?
What school did you go to?
No, I went to school in Zimbabwe.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
right,
yeah.
Okay.
So when we are approaching now, we're thinking, why is everyone just in that corner?
Oh, yeah.
Only to realize the guy had broken his forearm. Yeah. So and the bone is sticking out. So just seeing that up to now, I just turned. I was like, this is not our thing. Let's go back to the nets. So that story to me always like, okay, gents, that is my history with rugby. I walked
never again,
and I walked out. Simple like that. Simple.
Close that chapter fast.
Yeah. Like, nope. Let's go, gents. I know we've got cricket injuries, but they're not like this. Stick that. No. Let's go. So that's my history with rugby. That's all I know about rugby. And obviously, over the years, you love the sport because, you are in sport. Otherwise, I've got a few questions here, and and the reason for the questions is to sort of, we are getting to the end of the year, and you as a family man, and you as a husband, you as an individual. I think everyone sets goals for themselves, and these questions are there just for you to reflect, because the reason why we're called a celebrity like you is so that we can also get into the mind of big people, for lack of a better word. And we've got 15 questions, and just answer them to the best of your abilities. And
it's December, so
officially December. I was looking at a video. Someone sent me a video. He's actually the coach of the Eastern's cricket side. he sent me a video, and it was a Zoom call, a work call, and the supervisor or anyone says EOD, right? Then the guy says EOD, end of December. Yeah, perfect. I can get it done. It's like, no, end of day. Like
end of December.
EOD, end of December. Like, I've got the whole December. I'll sort it out. So that project is for end of December. Said, no, end of day. We need the projections. Like, what? So start of December, let's reflect on who you are. Geez. And from there, we're just gonna touch on your married life, and you're gonna let us know what you're aspiring for the year 2024. First question: what has been going on in your life recently that you expected, one, and that you did not expect?
Expected?
Yeah.
What can you life? Well, life is so
don't be modest with us.
Okay. So, no, man. Look, I guess everything that's going on in my life right now was something that I had planned years ago. So it wasn't, or rather, it's not a matter of when, or not a matter of what, or is it going to happen or what?
Not, yeah.
It's a matter of when it's going to happen.
Oh, is it? So, okay.
Now it's beginning to shape up, doing well at work. My wife just started work this year. We've got a baby.
Yeah.
What is this? Traditional situation is getting sorted there. So, it's going.
Wow.
It's going in the right direction. I'm not there yet, but yeah.
But great stuff.
Yes.
Well done. Second one, I want us to rush because baby is crying and baby wants to go. Exactly. Hi. Baby thinks that daddy has left. No.
Crying for I like.
Oh, is it?
Because I like it when you get pizza outside.
Okay, I like it. Take him then.
He doesn't want me anymore.
Ungalele. Ask it. Second one, what's your biggest fear and why?
Jeez.
I think just moving a little bit. So it's all right. So we always if you put your leg there, your knee, then you know you're within frame. Yes.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Biggest fear and why?
Jeez. It would be to lose this man now.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
You live for him.
Yeah. So everything I do, he's always the first on my mind.
On your list. Yeah.
To be like, hey, how will this affect him?
Yes. Yeah. So every decision is basically how will it affect him?
Yes.
Yeah. Positive, negative, but how will it affect him? Yeah. Sorry, baby, we need this guy. What are your highlights of this year?
Having him. He was born this 31st of January.
Wow. So 2 days after my son was 29th of January. Wow. So they're Jan babies. Wow.
Yeah.
At least mom and dad will be paid by the 31st. So it's sorted.
There's no man.
Exactly. Where's the most influence on your life?
My dad.
Oh, I said, okay. I thought you were going to say you.
No, that's my dad.
Wow.
My dad, he, like I said, if I could just be half the man.
The man that he is. Yeah.
I'll be doing
wow.
all right.
What's on your bucket list?
Skydiving. I really want to skydive because I'm scared of heights.
Oh, I see. So you want to live outside that comfort zone?
Yeah, or bungee jumping. I want... Yes, I'm really scared of heights. I get on those high...
You feel... But you're like me, I feel like I'm going to vomit or throw up. Yes. Yeah. So you want to conquer that fear, face that fear, face that demon.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's exactly.
Amazing. If you could have 3 wishes granted, what would they be?
That's...
Just 3 wishes.
That's... Jeez.
We're putting this guy on the spot,
but first one, man. I don't know if I wish heaven had visiting hours. I could. There's a lot of people or
that have passed
that
and
have passed that I
unanswered
need,
questions.
Yeah, that I need. So yeah, I think that's the only wish, man.
Wow.
That,
The other two.
the other two you can have.
Want money?
No money. You don't want to afford anything in the world.
No,
You don't want to help out. Seeing anyone cry and being the one that
Never had to go to
work forever. Exactly. Work a day in his life.
No, but that's okay. That goes without saying, because I mean, money makes the world go round. At the end of the day, we need money to survive. So, I never want to be like the richest or whatever. Just as long as I can provide.
That's good.
For my
You
family.
strike me as a guy that always wants to be in the back or behind the spotlight.
Yes, the camp. And, I don't.
Making things happen.
The thing is, it's crazy because the people that are closest to me have a different side of me.
I see.
I'm a shy guy, but I'm also not a shy.
Not
guy.
a shy guy. With
Because
people that matter or people that know you.
I joke. I'm a clown.
Yeah.
To say
the least.
I'm always joking around. I'm always pranking. But other people will see the shy guy.
The shy guy. Yeah. You like me? I'm the shy guy. What motivates you to get up in the morning?
Geez, my goals, man. My goals. My goals, right? To just be better every day. Be a superhero in my household, my family.
When
this gent says this is my dad,
you must be proud, like you with your dad.
Yes, so that's what motivates me to get up, and it's going to be tough for this guy to outsprint me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's going to be tough to outlift me. It's going to be a mission for him. And I'm going to make it hard for him. He must work for it. So that's what.
Wow, amazing.
Motivates.
What's your most embarrassing moment?
Woo! Yo. Sheesh. Yo. So I was in church. At Central Methodist Church, it's downtown.
Okay.
In Joburg. So Sunday.
So you're a Methodist. We all grew up in the
Methodist
Methodist
church family. So I was in Sunday school. So now there was a group item that the kids are doing. So we sang as a group and everything. Now we're heading out the stage, and they're saying they say we've got a surprise, like a dance off. Now I got two left feet. Oh my
Welcome to my world.
And I was picked to dance with a guy that can actually dance.
Oh.
So you can imagine.
So all eyes now. Now even if you do have two left feet, but it's even worse now because there's another one that can.
So it was that was very embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. Why is mental health so important to you?
Jeez. Why is mental health important? I mean, especially as a gent.
Yeah.
There's so much that is put on us by society, and now also by you. Like I'm saying now, as a man, you're required to provide for your family. The moment you're not doing that. Look, I lost a friend beginning of the year, suicide. You know what I mean? So it's very important. You need to take care of mental health. You need to see someone. My wife is always, because I grew up like that actually, but I didn't mental health.
Exactly.
So I'm that guy. So I still struggle to express myself. I always bottle things up and then
then explode.
Yeah. So I always encourage that you see someone. But also we don't always have the means,
That's the thing. I think as blacks as well, we talk about therapy now, but growing up, we did not know about therapy.
It was for
the white guys, exactly. Like a white kid knows, on Monday, John, at 2:00 on Monday, John has to go to the therapist. To do what? That's why they always say if you're in a black community or black family and you go to therapy and they say you got anxiety, like no, don't let them wash the dishes. They're gonna have anxiety. Or no, they're gonna have childhood trauma. So let them leave the place there. They don't need to clean them. So yeah. What's your favorite quote that you live by?
The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. I think that's...
The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. That's the title of this one. That's the title of this video. Amazing. If you had the attention of the world for 5 minutes, what would you say to the world?
If I had the attention of the world.
Yes. Like, let's suppose 249 billion people are listening to you alone.
Jeez. I would just tell them to be kinder, man. You know, a lot of people are going through, different things. So just be kinder. Smile a bit. People are going through tough times.
Wow. You know? What's your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory? Jeez. Sure. Guys, you putting me on the spot. Yeah. But sure. It's my brother, who's Babalwe, who I lost in August
This year. Sorry,
man. I remember it was Christmas. I'm not too sure of the year, but early 2000s. It was. I think we were rushing to church because we were late, and it's always just played because we were so happy, we were carefree. But I always go back to. I always go back to that one.
Yeah, that's It's not the best one, but
it's one close to my heart.
It's close to your heart. You can see it in your eyes that it's close to heart. Yeah. What superpower would you like to have? One superpower.
Yo.
I love it when you say it's yo. It's like a light bulb moment. Like, yo.
I wish I would want to read minds.
My man.
Yes, I would want
I
to
said the same thing when I answered this. We shot yesterday, and they say, "What superpower?" They're like, "I want to read minds."
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to know what you're thinking.
But why though do you want to read minds?
Like, there's a lot of fake people in the world, right? Someone could be smiling
but
with you. The thing is, I'm in corporate. But I'm in corporate, and people up front, they're smiling at you, and then later you find out that
they are the ones that
they're saying bad things. Mm-hmm. So I learned a lot there, being in that space to, hey, my man, you keep people at a distance.
At a distance,
and I'm not like that. I give you my trust, and it's for you to break. I'm not the... you have to work
like you have to work for your trust. It's for you to break. Yeah. Great guy. Last but not least, what do people misunderstand about you the most?
Jeez. What do they misunderstand? Not that.
You're a clown.
What do they misunderstand? I don't know.
They never misunderstand.
No, they do. It's. I don't know. I don't take much seriously.
I think with me, the first time that I saw a chewed guy. This gent is a. There are certain people that you look at and you're like, this is nonsense. But you're a real gent. Lastly,
thank you.
The last one, what would you want to be remembered as? For?
Remembered for? Just a gent who enjoyed life, who laughed, G's who cared for people, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
and yeah, man, we had fun.
Awesome.
You know, life's too short to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
I believe that now more than
More than before, yeah.
Yeah.
Lux, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for sharing us. Thank you, baby,
That's true.
for making sure that daddy speaks. And daddy, you know what the thing is, being a child of a celebrity,
Ah, no,
unfortunately,
yes.
but
Well, I'm not a celebrity.
Listening, yeah.
I'm not a celebrity.
being a child of a celebrity. Oh, I wanted to ask, who did you play for?
For Griquas.
For Griquas.
Griquas,
Oh, is
right.
it? Okay, that's Eastern Cape, right?
No, it's Kimberly.
Kimberly, yeah, okay. Awesome stuff. Lux, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. And we're not going to keep you for long. Baby wants daddy.
Thank you for having me.
Daddy can go back. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you, man.
through.
Thanks.
If you're still here, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Lux has to go because baby is being baby. Yeah, baby is baby. We love you guys. Stay safe, keep believing, and we'll see you guys on the other side.
Writing the podcast Being Man as I learn to be a man. Understanding the time, lessons, and patience required to be a 10. A series of compass insights of the journey for a different turn. Being man, where rivers of the mind flow to give a damn. A movement with river flows, so I be a bailer I can. All stones are turned, all souls affirmed. Right at the podcast Being Man. All stones are turned, all souls affirmed. Welcome to Being Man.